How's it, guys? Welcome to the channel. So before I carry on, I just want to say that there is a lot of noise around. As with the last video, the people are still grinding and welding, and I don't know what they are doing, but it goes on all day. So if you hear the grinding in the background, I'm so sorry. There's nothing I can do about it. That's not technically true, but I'll carry on anyway. So guys, I am a very tiny bit annoyed with the weather, although I do know that the weather doesn't take criticism, but I'm gonna criticize it anyway because the clouds have been rolling in all week, and as I am recording this audio on Monday morning, the 14th of December at around 10:30, it is extremely cloudy, and the weather forecast says it's going to be severe thunderstorms throughout the day, which we haven't had one drop of rain yet. So yeah, I'm a little bit annoyed. You know, if it was lightning and thundering and there was like really nice rains, I wouldn't mind. But just this cloud just moving over and not allowing for any nighttime viewing whatsoever is a tad bit disappointing. Anyway, on to today's topic. I've heard the fluffs reference God and the Bible, and then I've heard creationists or some Christians say that without God we cannot have knowledge. Unfortunately, or fortunately, the way you want to look at it, I cannot agree with that sentiment. Because then the question would be, why don't all of us know everything that we need to know? Why don't all of us have God in our hearts? And I know the answer to that question. The apologetic is that we do know that God is a thing or real and is the author and orchestrator of everything, but we have suppressed our intuition about God because we just want to sin or whatever. And I don't think that's the case. It's not that we want to reject God because we want to sin. It's just that some of us have not seen the evidence for God. People shouting from the rooftops of what's written in an ancient book is not going to convince some people if you say that they are just willingly suppressing it. That's not going to convince them. The reason that they may be suppressing it in very big air quotes is maybe they are just not convinced by any type of evidence. Maybe their life experience itself does not demonstrate that there is or isn't a God. It could be just a neutral thing. So asserting that people just don't believe in God because they want to sin, I don't think is an argument. I think it will just reaffirm that person's belief that you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Also, so far, I've only come across Christian and Muslim apologetics, and I haven't heard about the Indians or the Chinese talking about a flat earth. Maybe that's because they have moon mission programs. China just planted its flag on the moon, and India is also working towards its moon mission program. So China and India just ignore this whole flat earth thing and go with the calculated consensus of the globular earth theory and are just launching missions into space. I mean, technically the moon is in Earth's atmosphere, but technically the moon is part of space, as is the Earth. So there are countries who have gone to the moon like 50, 60 years now, and know that the moon is real and know that the earth is a sphere rotating on its own axis, yet there are citizens in those countries that aspire to a flat earth idea. Now, why isn't the fact that we've gone to the moon written on a fluff's heart? Am I being too harsh? I don't think so. Because most of these things, the motion of the earth, and fluff say, oh, you can't feel the motion of the earth. Damn straight, we should be fucking thankful that we can't feel it. But by mere observation, we can infer that the earth is in motion. This type of knowledge is not written on our hearts. We have to study it, research it, do the observations, come up with formulas, come up with hypotheses, do the experiments, see what the conclusions say, compare and analyze the results, and then adjust our understanding. This is how knowledge is acquired. It is not something inherently or genetically known. And not all of us knows everything that is the sum of the knowledge of the human race right now. Go up to any person and ask them a question. Guaranteed that, make a list. Guaranteed some of the questions these people will not know the answers to, that some others will and may not know the answers to some of the other questions. And that is a wonderful thing. That leaves the door wide open to keep on acquiring knowledge, keep on adjusting our understanding until we can have more or less a semblance of an understanding of reality. We can know what is going on. Like, for example, right now, I understand where Jupiter is in relation to the Earth in our orbits around the Sun. And I had to stretch my mind. It is not easy. It is not intuitive. It needs, it requires, it demands understanding and comprehension. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please leave a like, a comment, subscribe to the channel, and please guys, stay safe. Catch you in the next video. Bye.